Hey everyone, it's John again. I'm going to play one of the old Immaculate grids. Coming off a loss today, no hitters. I don't know pitchers who threw no hitters very well, so I didn't get the rarity round. I eventually got the timed round, but it took me almost 2 minutes. So not my best showing today. I'm going to go back and play grid number 34 as I try to make my way up to 90, which was the when I started doing this pseudo podcast, which is not really a podcast, really. But in any event, I'm going to start sharing. I've got 34 teed up. Share the screen. There it is. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to hit go, and then away we go. All right. Adam Eaton, that guy, not the other one. All right. James Shields will work. Royals and White Sox. Yep. Ooh, no, I was wrong. Shoot, I'm gonna come back to that. Let's get Rendon for the World Series. Not a lot of options there. George Brett was on the 85 team. But, I have to spell his name right. Something about a laptop keyboard. Scherzer. Yep, 79%. Greinke. We'll get you 58%. And let's see here. Pirates World Series chance. Honus Wagner, I think, won a World Series at some point. Hooray. Oh, let's see. I'm already at a minute. And then Cy Young for the Pirates. Let's go over here. Get my guy Roberto Hernandez. That's probably going to be pretty low. Oh well. Actually, I'm going to save him. Since I'm over anyway, I'm going to save him. I've got options actually. Well, you know what? Here, let's go with another low one. Playing on a laptop is just not fun. All right, point one. Nice. All right, for Cy Young from the Pirates. Um, Drayback. Is he the only one though? I'm about to find out. He's not. There's someone else. All right. So I was about 2 minutes. Vern Law, maybe? That might be who I guess, but this might not go so hot. We'll see on that. So I was at 2 minutes. Pretty much had, let's see, Strasburg, Scherzer, Greinke. Other than Scherzer, the only other option I think is going to be Pedro, right? There's only a couple options. Yeah. There is a second option for the Pirates. The other options for the Royals are Brett Saberhagen. Isn't that other than Greinke? Oh, there's one more. Who else other than Saber? I mean, Saberhagen won twice, and then you get Greinke. I, Quisenberry never won it. I'll have to think about that. Um, Hannes Wagner was way more rare than Roberto Clemente. All right. Well, I am going to stop sharing, and I'm going to start sharing, and I'm going to share that one. And we'll go for the rarity round, even though this is not going to be particularly rare. Oh, that's right. I even had it all teed up. Haha, you getting what you paid for. I'll deal with the angry sponsors later, which is just me. This episode is brought to you by my book, Baseball's Most Fun Frivolities. Link is in the description. All right, so this is just Pedro. Um, yeah. So what am I missing here? Saberhagen won in 85 and 89. Apier had a big year in 1993. Arguably should have won it, but he didn't. Jack McDowell did. Quisenberry finished second and third a bunch in the early to mid 80s. I don't think Leonard or I don't even know how to say his name. Mark G. Gobizka, 20 20 game winners. Paul Splurdoff, I don't think. Seems to me this would be someone in the 76 to 78 range, but I'm not coming up with anyone. So I'm gonna skip over here. I'm gonna let's see. Sundberg behind the plate. Balboni's on that team. Willie Wilson. I think McRae is still sticking around at that point, but I'm not a positive. Obviously, Brett Sundberg is a pretty good option though. He was the catcher for that team. He goes sub one. Um, Other nationals. Howie Kendrick had a really good series. Zimmerman's obviously on the team. I mean, but you're only talking about 25 guys, so you got Soto, Scherzer, Strasburg. I can go I can go Scherzer with some degree of confidence that no more than well, I mean that's people who get everything right, but I think just because he's so popular as a let's see how this does actually. I'm more curious. Yeah, it takes 3% because most people play him over here. So that's pretty good. I mean, there's only 25 people to choose from, so all right, let's go with Dave Martinez over here. And I played a little game, so maybe this was cheap, but I'm going with Roberto Hernandez here. Goes 0.4, and then I'll go with Terry Forster, the 397 career hitter over here. How do we feel about Dick Grote? It's on the 60 team. Takes 1%. And then these two. So there's one other Cy Young winner for the Pirates that I think might have been Vern Law, but I'm not sure on. And then supposedly another Royals Cy Young winner. But the only person I'm coming up with is Saberhagen. I'm very sure Quisenberry didn't win, but I know he had like he was top 5 Cy Young and MVP voting from like 80 to 84. Um, let's see, your AL Cy Young winners in that. Oh, Cone. Cone was the other one. I don't know why that took me so long. David Cone in 1994. I was going to go down a rabbit hole in the 70s. I think David Cone is going to be the lowest. That's always tricky because he was a Yankee, but yeah, 6%. So I think that does make him the lowest. And then I'm going to throw Vern Law. I haven't come up with a better name yet. Let's see if that's the name. Oh, it was the name. I was right. Rarity score of 51 with 17% coming here, 21% coming here, but that was as good as I was going to do. So, you already have 38% between the Cy Young Awards. So you're not going to do much better than that. And then yeah, that I think that was a fruitful strategy. I listed off a few other nationals. You had, Soto and like Strasburg was the highest at 17%. Zimmerman certainly there, Rendon, Kendrick, um, Trey Turner was there, right? Um, but I think Scherzer was a good pick because so many people had to pick him for Cy Young. I mean, it was like 4-1 margin. All right. Well, I am gonna take that, call it a night, or call it a day. Actually, I might play one more. I kind of want to get a low rarity score. Wasn't able to get it on this one, but I think I did about as well as I could do. Vern Law, something was in there, but I don't remember. I don't even remember which year it was. But anyway, I'll check him out in a bit. Thanks a lot for playing, and we'll be back at it later. Peace.